I went to India for a wedding, and what happened in between the ceremony turned into an amazing, beautiful, and sometimes overwhelming adventure I wasn't expecting, but I definitely enjoyed. This isn't a travel guide, it's just what happened, as it happened. What you're about to see is a spontaneous, chaotic, delicious slice of India through my eyes. Let's go! Our trip started in Delhi, and this video will start in Chandni Chowk. Chandni Chowk, which means Moonlight Square, is one of the oldest, busiest markets in Old Delhi. It is what most people think of India. Crowded, chaotic, loud, dirty, and if you have seen thumbnails of other videos about India on YouTube, most of them are also highlighting exactly this. And yes, they're not wrong, it is loud. And when we were there, the air quality index hit over 500, which is hazardous at best. But this place, in my opinion, is also quite possibly one of the most misunderstood places in India. Chandni Chowk has been around for centuries. It's a living, breathing marketplace that had to adapt to a modern, overcrowded world. See, it wasn't built for today's traffic, tech, and density. The jungle of electric cables, its evolution layered over history. People here hustle hard because they have to. Every rupee matters. It's gritty, yes, but also alive with energy, resilience, and culture. As for the food scene, you'll find hundreds of street food stalls serving everything from samosas to fruits and vegetables, and even living and breeding chickens. It has it all, and all for the price of pennies. That being said, we decided to skip the street eats this time, as we had a wedding to attend in a few days, and the Delhi belly wasn't part of the dress code. However, besides the street food, the food in India was 10 out of 10 for me. And here are my top food recommendations. First one, Bukhara in Delhi. Rustic North Indian food that has made this place legendary. Their dal takes over 24 hours to make. Presidents, celebrities, and royalty have dined here. If you go, get the dal Bukhara and the tandoori platter. For something more laid back and chill, go to Khan Market, where you'll find a range of cafes, restaurants, bakeries, and street food corners, including Big Chill and a great coffee roastery called Blue Tokai. They serve amazing artisan coffee, and you can also buy coffee beans to take back home. And lastly, and I'm jumping a bit ahead here, Paragon in Bangalore, which is a South Indian heaven, famous for its Kerala-style biryani and seafood curries. If you love coconut and spices, this is your place. But we'll get back to Bangalore later in this video. And from the chaos of Chandni Chowk and Delhi, let's go to Taj Mahal in Agra. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Taj Mahal. Beautiful. It's all its glory. Taj Mahal is one of the world's most iconic monuments and also one of the 7 wonders of the world. And seeing it firsthand, I see why. It's stunning, magnificent, and gorgeous. Unfortunately, the haze from the pollution dulls the brilliance a bit, but I do hope you can still appreciate the beauty of the Taj Mahal. The Taj was commissioned in 1632 by Emperor Shah Jahan for his wife Mumtaz Mahal, who died during childbirth. And it took over 20 years and 20,000 artisans to complete. Built from gleaming white Makrana marble, it changes color depending on the time of the day, from soft pinks at dawn to glowing gold at dusk. The symmetry? Flawless. The entire complex is a poetic ode to eternal love, and it is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The entry fee for foreigners is around 1,300 Indian rupees, or just around 11 pounds, which is good value. Right next door is Oberoi Amar Vilas, one of the most stunning hotels I have ever seen. Inspired by Mughal palaces, it features reflecting pools, terrace gardens, and views of the Taj from every room. Back to Delhi, here are some of the other places we got the chance to visit while we were there. Rashtrapati Bhavan, the president's house. Even a drive-by leaves an impression. Next up, Lodhi Gardens, my personal favorite. A peaceful escape in the heart of the city. The gardens house tombs from the 15th century, like those of Muhammad Shah and Sikandar Lodi. The Indo-Islamic architecture and sprawling lawns make it really a perfect place for a calm afternoon or evening walk. Dilli Haat, a colorful open-air market showcasing crafts, textiles, and food from every Indian state. Unlike most other touristy bazaars, it's curated and vibrant. Here you'll find head-woven shawls, bamboo art, tribal jewelry, and snacks from Kashmir to Kerala. National Gallery of Modern Art. Housed in a colonial mansion, the gallery traces India's art journey from colonial-era paintings to progressive post-independence art. Definitely a must-visit place for any art lovers. And finally, Dirty Jungle. Not a must-see attraction, but a must-visit cocktail bar with rooftop vibes and tropical aesthetics. Apparently, Delhi has a great nightlife that I didn't know about, and it is full of amazing cocktail bars and lounges. It's definitely a party city when the sun goes down. When it comes to getting yourself from one place to another, I think the fastest and definitely the most fun way to do this is by tuk-tuks. They're everywhere, they're cheap, they're quick, and they're fun for filming. Just be ready to inhale some of that city smog, but besides a slight headache and sore throat, you should be just fine. Alternatively, there are Ubers, as well as Metro, which truly surprised me as it was very clean, air-conditioned, secure, and honestly, more spacious than London's tube, at least outside of the rush hours. Time to visit Bangalore. We flew 3 hours south to Bangalore, where the wedding was taking place, but we also managed to squeeze in some sightseeing in the city and its surroundings. Starting with ISKCON Bangalore, a vast, serene temple complex dedicated to Krishna. You leave your shoes, your stress, and step into a beautifully maintained oasis of spirituality. The architecture is modern meets traditional, and it's very interactive, with multimedia displays, devotional music, and a vegetarian cafe. Next up, Adiyogi Shiva. Standing 34 meters tall, this Guinness-certified sculpture is the world's largest bust. Created by Sadhguru and his Ishna Foundation, it represents inner transformation and the yogic sciences. Surreal to see up close, definitely worth catching one of the night shows, which take place every day between 6 and 8 p.m.
Bhoganandeswara Temple and Arunachalaswara Temple.
Yes, these twin temples that I cannot pronounce the name of, they date back to the 9th and 10th centuries and are both nested near Nandi hills and dedicated to Shiva. When I was there, I felt like I'm stepping into an Indiana Jones movie. It was so cool. We are back in Bangalore with Commercial Street. Think Oxford Street meets local flair. Everything from budget fashion to indie boutiques, with spicy snacks in between. A chaotic, fun shopping marathon. And finally, the Bangalore Palace. It looks like a fairy tale castle, but inside, it's a bit of a letdown. The interior feels dated and overpriced for what's on offer. Worth a quick photo outside, then move on. Finally, on the way back to London, we had a 4-hour layover in the middle of the night in Mumbai, so we decided to be adventurous and make the most out of our time there. We got into an Uber and we went to see the Gateway of India. Gateway of India. This iconic arch faces the Arabian Sea and was the entry point for colonial rulers. Now it's a symbol of freedom and resilience. And while we were there, we went to check out the famous Taj Mahal Palace Hotel. Directly opposite of the Gateway, this heritage hotel opened in 1903 and has hosted everyone from the Beatles to Obama. On the way back to London, I couldn't stop thinking about how what started as a trip to a wedding turned into a full-on love story with India itself. The culture, the people, and the food. I'm definitely coming back with more time, better planning, and maybe a stronger stomach.